Welcome back to I'm a Bed Beats Minecraft 1.0. In this episode, we are finally going to make our way down, hopefully to find a stronghold. I think I'm going to attempt to make a staircase here, just in case I want to come back up. I'm not going to need some of these things. And I'm sure my inventory will get quite full on the way down. Nice thing is, we only have 64 blocks of height to deal with. Which means there's not going to be nearly as much chance of digging past it, ending up in the wrong location. I've definitely had more trouble since the world became deeper in finding strongholds. Of course, we might still miss it here. I think this is about where the pearls led us, the ender eyes. But I was having trouble with I couldn't tell where my last pearl went, if it went down or up as it flew behind me and then disappeared. My assumption is that it went down, since I couldn't find it in the air anywhere. Which means we should find our stronghold shortly. And I hear the silverfish. Oh my goodness, we are, I think, right on top of it. Silverfish means we are within range of the spawner in the entrance room. And here is the telltale blocks. You could accidentally summon some silverfish here. Looks like we're not quite in the room, but we are awfully close. I think this is actually quite useful that this happened here. Some other stuff in there. Let's head down and take a look around, because it's got to be close, and there it is. Looks like perhaps this door here is the door. That's my torch, Mr. Creeper. It's very rude. Yep, here we are. And since I'm not going to continue playing in this world, I'm actually going to break the spawner. Wow, that broke fast. And my goodness, are you kidding me? We are one ender eye short. It is a completely empty ring. I don't know if maybe it changed, that they used to always be completely empty. That certainly doesn't sound right. But I find that I have, far more often than not, come across empty portals rather than ones with any amount of ender eyes in them. I suppose we're going to have to search this fortress in hopes of finding, well, anything. I am going to put down some of our things here, though. So I'm not going to need all of this right away. Put a furnace down, even though I don't particularly have any use of it. And I guess we're going to have to look for an enderman. One pearl short. I cannot believe that. I mean, I can. It's exactly what I anticipated. Really. Just my luck. I hear a slime, which is interesting. I didn't see any slimes when we were caving before. Maybe we'll find some other loot. Perhaps a bookshelf room or something like that. Ah! Items pop out of your inventory. That's interesting. Another thing that has become muscle memory for me, but has definitely changed. Looks like we've got nothing over here. Just block that off. And let's head down this staircase and see what we can find. Chest. This might... Nope. I'm going to say it might be our saving grace. I know sometimes you can find ender pearls in them. I also find it's useful to sometimes dig through some of the walls. I've encountered a few strongholds where certain parts of it seem inaccessible because they're just behind a wall. This part is not very useful. Got another staircase down. I will never get used to traversing these strongholds. They have always been... Take a sword, why not? Always been difficult for me to remember my path. I just keep going and going. Sometimes I've explored entire strongholds looking for the end portal room and not been able to find it. Looks like we are now actually getting into the parts of the stronghold that are difficult to traverse. And we appear to have a cave intersection. Hello, Mr. Slime. Hello, torch that's not making any light. Our goal is definitely to find either an ender pearl in a chest or an enderman. Both are technically possible. We've also managed to find a slime here, which is exciting. Which means I could now, if I really wanted to, make a fire resist potion. That's kind of funny. Of course, I didn't bring all of the ingredients necessary for potion brewing with me. Which was maybe an oversight. But I don't think I'll need any potions for the dragon. I want to say that this is my way out, so I'm going to... a couple of odd blocks there. Well, hello there! Finding a lot of interesting floating block formations. Floating water in that cave near our desert. And now, floating torch. These strongholds, I can't imagine what their designers must have been thinking when they built them. Unless the entire premise was to build a labyrinth, making it difficult to find the portal. Looks like we have reached the end of this branch. Not been having great luck. It's definitely what I expected to happen when I initially got in, but looking for this portal room rather than for anything else. Like that is everything down here. So we will head back up. That's just the apples. And we'll head up again, I guess. And onward we shall go. Haven't seen a library. There we go, there's a library. As if on cue. Just some coal. A little bit boring. Could also do a little bit of caving. That might help us find an enderman. It is really all we are looking for. A little bit of iron, I don't know. Maybe I'll need more iron. But let me make a little bit more armor. I'm going to need to make at least new armor for most of these. Let's see what we can find. Books, paper. Not a whole lot of interest. Not exactly the most in repair library I have ever seen. But at least the books are still here. Doesn't feel like anyone's been cleaning it for a while. Again, books and paper. I don't quite remember where I came. I came from right here. Definitely had a bit of cave collapse. And nothing else of interest. I was really hoping there were no more episodes of Enderman hunting, but I suppose there may still be. In fact, we've got some lava down there too. We could go in search of some diamond. Perhaps get a diamond sword. Wow! Hello there. Would you like to explode your brothers? No? I suppose then I'll just have to kill you myself. Becoming rather unnavigable. And I'm also definitely becoming more and more lost. But where there's a will, there's a way. And where there's an chance for unlimited number of mob spawns, there will eventually be an Enderman. I do want to go check out that lava, just to see if there's any diamonds there. Since I did bring that one diamond, then I only need one more. Wow, you're stupid, aren't you, buddy? Supposed to avoid the lava, bud. It hurts. Let's see if we can't get a staircase up here. Got some lapis, some iron, redstone. There we go. Do not need all of these apparently unstackable iron doors. I didn't realize that doors were unstackable this late, but apparently they were. 3 more diamonds brings us to 4. Means I could make a pair of boots, or I could make, I guess, a sword and another sword. I'm thinking that the sword is probably the most useful, maybe? Although the dragon fairly within sword range. So perhaps the boots will be the go-to. In fact, if I wanted to get a higher level enchantment, I could use the library as my bookcases. Increase the odds of actually getting a good enchantment on my boots. I'd love feather falling, although I don't think that's likely to happen. I think feather falling would be the most useful enchantment to have. More lava means... Oh, hello there. Maybe I will block off some of this water, since it is feeling awfully dangerous. There we go. Like this continues around. So we will follow it. See if we get any more diamonds. I haven't done this sort of caving in a long time. Following the lava pools. It's amazingly been, what? Nearly 3 years since version 1.18 came out and changed the caves. And so I certainly haven't done this level of caving since then. And even then, I don't know how much caving like this I did in the last versions I played on before the caves changed. where I came from, so perhaps this way. Actually, we'll just put a scumpus. Not that this is the nether, but it may actually help us if we get lost down here. Caving is one of my joys in Minecraft. I don't do a lot of exploration, a lot of adventuring. I certainly prefer to play on a world for a long time and build up infrastructure and farms and factories and that sort of thing. But early game caving, and actually just caving in general, I've always quite enjoyed. Sometimes I'll just go caving for the fun of it, even when there is no pressing need for any of the resources. Ah, spider. Another creeper. Do have a little bit of that void fog showing up here. It's fun. Looks like we can explore a little bit more of this lava lake. Would love to find just a few more diamonds. Or, of course, an enderman. Certainly, if we weren't also looking for an enderman, I would have left this cave by now. I guess it's not floating. It would be really unfortunate if I dunked myself into lava because some gravel fell. Not looking particularly promising, these lava pools, and of course, exploring lava pools is antithetically related to finding endermen. Where I find one, I'm very unlikely to find the other. So I think we'll go back into the Stronghold. Hello. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? And perhaps we will get lucky with the loot chest. Not holding out much hope. But you never know. Does seem like we've explored most of the Stronghold so far. Let's see, there's a little more down here. Nope. Nothing much. Is there anything over here? Reach is definitely shorter. Nothing over here. Well, I think perhaps the best bet will be to actually go up to the surface then and try and find some endermen. We're not having any luck down in the caves. Could do a little bit of exploring some of these darker areas. I suppose, just a little bit. If we get lucky. You weren't even near me, Mr. Creeper. Sand means we are close to the surface. I wonder what time of day it is. I do not have a clock, which I guess is something I could have actually used my gold for. And we've got water above us as well. I imagine we are under the ocean here somewhere. A little bit more coal, since I've been using a lot for torches. Might as well peek our heads over here as well. Not sure what I expect to find, but probably not an Enderman. Still, there's always chance. Spiders, creepers, zombies, and skeletons for me. But none drop that which I desire. An ender pearl for me. Well, I suppose this has been both a good and a bad episode. A distinct lack of finding ender pearls, but we are in the stronghold. We have the portal. We know where we are and where we're going. And so, not all is lost. Suppose I haven't explored the whole stronghold, have I? Still a little bit more. We could get extremely lucky. We definitely could get extremely lucky. We might as well explore these last few corridors. Let's see. No. Well, I will take that helmet. And more stairwells. Perhaps there's more to the stronghold than I thought. Although this goes nowhere. Lock that off. Something funny behind that door. Oh. Another bookshelf room. I imagine it's just going to be more lonely books. Certainly aren't any enchanted books, or else we would have seen them already. Of course, we wouldn't even be able to use enchanted books. I do not believe that the anvil exists yet. Though I could be wrong on that. Like we've got some sort of interesting intersection here. And more stronghold. Well, now I know I'm going to be lost. Was not expecting to be exploring for so long. There you go, buddy. This double tap W to sprint is not fun. I'm amazed that some people have so much muscle memory of it that they continue to use it. Got a ravine here, which is fun. Classic ravine. Not quite like the new ones in the caves and cliffs terrain. These little rooms. You have another chest here. Don't remember what can be in these chests, but still nothing of use. This is definitely before Mojang realized what valuable items could actually be placed in loot chests. I've mostly found a whole lot of nothing useful. I've also definitely mostly become lost. I've been through all of these. We can actually wander back. This is actually going to be quite a long episode. Didn't realize it would be so long, me exploring. Looks like we have actually explored almost everything at this point. Although Oh. An enchanted golden apple. That's not something you see every day. Definitely happy I came this way now. I don't know what effects it gives in this version of the game. Definitely unsure on that. But when you ask the Mojang gods for loot, they apparently deliver. Oh. I thought this was my way out. What's my way out then? How did I get here? Was it from here? Oh, yes. Yes, yes. I think it was from here. I think. Yes, okay. Look at that, no damage. Well, here we are. Still no extra ender pearls. But we do have a few more diamonds. And an enchanted golden apple. I guess we're going to have to go back up to the surface. Look for some endermen. And hopefully we will enter the end soon. I guess this has been an extra long episode of Immabed Beats Minecraft 1.0. I will see you next time.